Hello, everybody. I'm Steven from VALHARTV, and today I'll be reviewing Freaky. Freaky stars Vince Vaughn and Catherine Newton. This is basically a Freaky Friday remake, but horror style. You have a serial killer who switches bodies with a girl in high school. It takes place over 24 hours, just like Happy Death Day does. The beginning of the movie is got a nice hook to it. It gets you in and it makes you want to, keep watching it. And the kills are like really brutal. Even though like that's all horror movies are nowadays, are just like gore factor movies. This was actually still kind of good. This had like, once you see how the butcher is the name of the serial killer, how he decides to kill people, it's just crazy and it's kind of cool. So it has a nice hook to it that pulls you in and wants you to keep watching. The acting across the board for this was good. I really didn't have a problem with any of the acting, including the friends in the movie were actually pretty good. Watching Vince Vaughn being a dainty girly type person was just funny as heck. There were some really funny parts to this. But what I didn't really like is that the serial killer was just really a psychopath. He didn't have a particular like method to picking out people. Everything happened like once a year. As you go along and you find out, there's really no huge reveal for anything on that side. And it's at a certain point too in the movie, it kind of loses its momentum, so it gets a little slower and it feels a little dragged out for the most part. Not for the most part, but for like the towards the ending of it. So that was like a couple of things I didn't really like on it. The visuals, though, were really good. All the way from the gore factor to the sets, they were good. I really actually liked how they did that stuff. And there were funny parts to it. There were some stuff that, that were kind of stereotypical for certain things. And, it kind of dragged away from it just a tiny bit. But for overall, it was a good movie. It was funny. I would give this a 7.5 out of 10. There were a few other things that were a little wrong with it. Again, like it didn't, it dragged out. Once it started losing its momentum, which was disappointing. But overall, not a bad movie. If you like what I do, please hit the like button and subscribe, as I'll be doing more content each week. Take care for now.